Jason Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
Here we go.
The starting fives for our game. Here's a look at both lineups. Tip-off coming up in just a moment. Now here is Canada. Gray outside. And the three off target.
After winning Rookie of the Year, there were high expectations for Alicia Gray in the years to follow.
Yeah, and that can be a bit of a burden. But give Gray credit. She's grown her game and become an all-star.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Pass to Howard. Launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Now here's Mitchell. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Pass to Canada. Rebounded by the Fever. Bonner outside.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. And she's good on the three ball.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Canada up top. Reiner. Pass to Gray. And here is Jones. Clock at 4. Alicia Gray, she's open.
Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
Constantly in a position to score. Gray loves to shoot it off of a crisp pass.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Canada. Howard, that's good.
She's a very strong finisher on the fast break.
And always in control, even at full speed like that.
So impressive.
Clark outside. And another three for Indiana.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
And stolen by Boston.
Pass to Howard. Clark outside. Bonner with it. Now Mitchell, guarded by Howard. Now Clark. Let's go with a three. And Jones pulls it down. Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Here's Gray. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Now here's Clark, guarded by Canada. Now here's Clark. Not a lot of room. Howard gets the bucket.
Great recognition on the catch and shoot. Howard understood exactly how much time she had.
Gray outside. Pass to Howard. Gray fires from deep. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, scoops up the board. Jones knows exactly what to do. Put it back in.
Mitchell outside. Alicia Gray with a defensive effort. Atlanta trailing here. Howard, that's good.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Outside Howard. Mitchell left side. Back to Clark. Lets it go. Green with the rebound. Outside Howard. Pass to Jones. Gray with it. She's covered by Mitchell.
The offensive rebound.
Back to Howard. The pick by Jones. From downtown. The shot by Howard, no good.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Bonner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Good D there from Alicia Gray.
Pass to Canada. Now here's Jones. For three, Ryan Howard.
Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones. All right, if you had to choose one player to start a franchise with, who are you taking?
Honestly, this is going to surprise you maybe, but this is an easy one for me. It's Asia Wilson. She's the force in the league right now, the two-time defending champion.
Oh, I agree. 2 MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and she's still in her prime. Asia Wilson could get even better.
Now here's Howard. She's got 10.
It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston.
And she drops in the layup off glass.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever.
Now here's Howard. 6 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
Outside Howard. Clark. She's covered by Clark. Here's Canada. It's good.
Jordan, Canada.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Clark. And stolen by Canada.
And Caitlin Clark with a block.
And she gets it back.
Jordan,
Well, this is
Canada.
how you execute on the break. Canada just outworking everybody and being rewarded for it.
Howard with the ball.
Boston.
Pass to Mitchell. To end the run.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Here's Canada. Now Gray. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's on Kelsey Mitchell.
An efficient, accurate free throw shooter. Gray is not the person you want to send to the line.
The Fever trailing. Pass to Hole. Here's Colson. Mitchell with it. Takes the 3. Score the basket for third after 5 shots.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Here's Griner.
She's guarded by Dantas. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. And looking at the Atlanta Dream, they haven't won a playoff series since 2018.
Yeah, Atlanta has struggled of late, but when you look at this current roster, they are very young and talented. Headlined by 2022 first overall pick, Ryan Howard.
Drive by Alicia Gray.
Alicia.
Banked in off the glass.
Finishes extremely well. Gray shrugs off defenders with ease.
Here's Colson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Jones outside. Pass to Coffee. Now Gray.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Down low. Mitchell. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket.
Walker Kimbrough with it.
She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The pick by Jones. To the middle. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
An old school big, Jones loves to mix it up down low.
Now here's Mitchell. 8 points for her. Pass to Colson. Picked by Dantas. From deep. Colson misses. Atlanta in the lead. Now Walker Kimbrough. Gray outside. Beyond the arc. Yes, it is. Good for basket number 4. She's now at 4 for 10.
Well, it's just what she does. Gray, she just scores points, providing a punch tonight, getting it done.
Mitchell outside. The shot, no good. And so the first quarter in the books. Dream out in front. They're up by 5. And don't go away. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
Strong effort by them defensively. Good pressure being placed on the offense and the ball.
Absolutely. They've been the more intense team, and their defense has been swarming early on like a beehive.
Caitlin Clark outside. A rebound by Ryan Howard. Pass to Caldwell. On the wing, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. Outside Howard. Here's Coffey. The Fever pull it in. Clark outside for 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Back to Howard. Three-pointer. Score the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
Pass to Wallace. Lexi Hole on the wing. Shot from free throw range. Turner with the bucket.
Great recognition from Turner right there. Knew how much time she had and let it rip on the catch and shoot.
2 points. That one goes in.
Oh, I love that vision, guys. What a great job threading that pass into the lane.
Back to Clark. Fires for 3. A rebound by Hillman. Atlanta with the ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Caldwell. She's covered by Clark. Outside Howard. From the arc. Turner grabs the board.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
On the wing, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. She's covered by Clark. And it's Hillman missing.
The D did a good job of clogging the middle once she got inside.
Here's Turner. Got her with the pump fake, just couldn't finish. Here's Howard. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Things are really clicking for Howard on the offensive end, and her team should keep feeding her when she's on a roll like this.
Pass to Wallace. Clark with it. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Coffey outside. And here's Howard. Hole defending. And it's Hillman missing.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Picked by Dantas. Caitlin Clark with the 3. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Now here's Clark. Defense right on her. And another 3 for Indiana.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. The rebound by Dantas. Clark outside. Pass to Dantas. Back to Clark. Turner a screen. And the shot by Clark, no good.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Indiana trailing. Pass to Hole. Now Wallace. Turner a screen. Launches it. Wallace. Shot is good.
What poise from Wallace behind the arc. Finds an angle and focuses on it.
For three, Ryan Howard. The dream again can't hit. Caitlin Clark penetrating. Lexi Hole on the wing. Misses the three. And here's Walker Kimbrough. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Howard, that's good.
That's a great shot from Howard. She's out here to score as much as possible.
There's the three. No good there. To the inside. Dantas with the steal. Now here's Wallace. Defended by Coffey. To the paint. Here's Dantas.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Great assertive inside play from Dantas. Gets right where she wanted to be and scores.
Howard can't get it to go.
Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league, and it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. I mean, she attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Clark. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Good on the triple. Indiana with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Wallace. Clark covered by Walker Kimbrough. Turner with the ball. 5 on the clock. Picked by Dantas. Turner with the bucket.
Flexing her physical attributes to complete the basket through contact. That's a heads-up play from Turner.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Rebounded by the Fever. Here's Wallace. Got a piece of it. To the wing, right side. Here's Caldwell. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw. She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here.
And this is the first year that we have the reset timeout. So, Tim, why don't you give us the lowdown?
Oh, thanks for asking, Blake. Well, you get to advance the ball to half court. However, unlike a regular timeout, you cannot huddle up on the sidelines.
And I'll add, you only get one, and you can only use them in the final 2 minutes of a game. So you have to use them strategically.
Mitchell outside. Howard the screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bonner. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Atlanta leading. Outside Canada. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
Pass to Mitchell. Canada grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That's good, and that's her 4th basket of the game. She's a strong 4 for 6.
A few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away.
It wouldn't surprise me with as good as they're looking at the moment.
Absolutely right, Brian. They're looking really strong.
Mitchell, foul call that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was 2nd all-time in points.
Pass to Gray. And here's Griner. Griner with the screen. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Luana Bonner on the wing. Gray defending. Outside Cunningham. Mitchell outside. Boston sets a screen. Here's the 3. And Kelsey Mitchell hits from deep.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Back to Canada. Pass to Howard. Canada.
Double team on Jordan Canada. From deep, Alicia Gray.
That's all good, and that's her 5th basket of the game. She's shooting 5 for 11 now. DeWanna Bonner on the wing. Gray defending. Boston inside. Working on Jones. Here's Mitchell. A rare miss for her.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Dream out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly.
56.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Well, there's no way around it. Ryan Howard has been sensational.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
Pass to Jones. Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. Such a wide open look.
Well, with strong conviction in her skill set, Reiner's not afraid to leave her comfort zone.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
Back to Howard. Gray outside. Canada with the screen. And the dream, another 3.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And they double up Kelsey Mitchell. Pass to Bonner. Howard with the steal. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, I think Howard was the right option there on the fast break because she is a gifted scorer who is no stranger to strong finishes.
Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. That's all good, and that's her 5th basket of the game. She's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And you know, sometimes it just comes down to feel. Mitchell has a sense for the game that others don't.
Pass to Griner. Howard takes the 3.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Bonner outside. Soft touch off the glass.
That's why it's so hard to guard Bonner. Not afraid of the trees. She has a solid inside game.
Pass to Jones. Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. Griner misses. The Fever trailing. Clark outside.
Boston.
Back to Clark. It's rebounded by Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Canada. Howard. Pass to Jones. Here's Howard. 26 points for her. Jordan Canada for 3. Does not get it. 3rd miss, and she's made 4 from the field. Here's Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from DeWanna Bonner.
To score in the WNBA at 6 feet like Mitchell, the floater is absolutely essential. It takes shot blocking away from the bigs.
She tries for 3. Griner misses.
Boston inside.
Gray defending.
Boston with the bucket.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Back to Griner. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You want to stop Griner when she's attacking the hoop? Didn't think so. Too much coming at you.
outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they're really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has been really unstoppable of late.
Yeah, and I don't know why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but you know what they say, Tim, it's better late than never.
And I'm happy because finally we got a good game. Well, sometimes they're going to miss even the easiest of chances.
The three from Natasha Howard, and the fever hit again from deep. The Dream trail.
And the Dream call time here. An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those. So the Dream still looking for that first WNBA championship.
And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers. I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Back to Clark. Mitchell left side.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, Mitchell's really in a groove tonight. She's not being shy at all about shooting the rock.
Pass to Howard. Gray. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Basket made. That gives her 7 field goals and 13 tries.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Shot on the wing. Howard gets the bucket.
I like how Gray plays with her head up and scans the floor. To me, that's always going to be a recipe for success.
Pass to Bonner. Now Clark. Over Howard.
Clark can't get it to go.
Outside Howard. Inside. Gray. Second shot opportunity. Unable to get that one to go.
Nice D from Aaliyah Boston.
Clark. Pass to Hole. Back to Clark.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Indiana again missing. Now here is Canada. Reiner. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Good find by Griner. She's so much taller than everybody at 6'9". It allows her really to see the rest of the court.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Reiner with the rebound.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time. Such a great feel, such great touch around the bucket. She made that reverse look easy.
The Dream making a switch here. And they're getting beat up pretty bad out there.
Yep, you know, they can't keep up the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Yeah, this game will be over quickly. Here's Bonner. Nails the wide open jump shot. Atlanta leading.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. And can't cash in from close range. Indiana with the ball. Luana Bonner for 3. The rebound by Gray. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Howard. Bonner defending. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Clock at 6. That one falls.
With the wide array of offensive moves, Gray will pretty much make you pick your poison when you're guarding her.
Bonner outside. The 3 is up. Sinks the triple.
From beyond the arc, Luana Bonner can be very consistent. She makes those long-range shots look easier than they appear.
Reiner with the screen. From deep, Alicia Gray. They get the rebound.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old-school defense, just telling them No easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And when you look at the last few WNBA Finals matchups, it looks like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Oh, absolutely. Free agency playing a major role in who wins it all. New York and Vegas last year adding major pieces via big-time signings in the offseason.
And top-end talent is ultimately what wins in the playoffs. I think we'll continue to see super teams get formed.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Howard with the ball. The three. And the three ball is good.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Olsen covered by Walker Kimbrough. Here's Dantas. Over Griner. And another basket for Indiana. And Atlanta has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Count the basket.
Because of Griner's remarkable size and strength, she creates a mismatch against almost every defender.
From past the arc, and another three for Indiana.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
For three, Ryan Howard. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell, shots good.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for her. And we have just finished the third quarter, and a tight game we've got. Dream out in front. They're up by... We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Canada with it. Pass to Hillman. Up top, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Coffee, right side. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Cunningham up top.
Guarded by Canada. Pass to Colson. To tie it up. No luck on that one.
Now here's Coffee. She's covered by Cunningham.
And it's a 3-second defensive violation.
At the line for the Dream.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
In for the Dream. Number 19, Luella Kumai.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Lets the three fly. The shot by Canada, no good. Indiana trailing.
Pass to Cunningham.
Clark outside. Now Colson shoots a three. Rebounded by Walker Kimbrough. To the inside. Here's Coffee. Back to Canada. Coffee outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Jones misses. Well, it's definitely within striking distance.
The big key is make each possession count.
Pass to Colson.
Here's Cunningham.
Shoots over Jones. Again, the miss by the Fever. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Double team on Jordan Canada.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws. And the first one drops. The Dream making a switch here. And so she makes both from the line.
Here's Clark.
Bonner outside. DeWanna Bonner double team. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. Missed inside. Atlanta leading. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Hillman to the middle. Canada with the bucket.
And finally, someone scores.
It has not been pretty, I'll say that much, but these offenses have been flowing like molasses.
Going as slow as the three-toed sloth.
Now here's Hull. Tight defense on her. Clark, guarded by Canada. Shots good by Clark.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
And the dream call time here. The 2024 top pick, Caitlin Clark. We've never seen a player enter the league with her level of hype, and it's deserved.
It's crazy. I mean, you're talking about Caitlin Clark setting the scoring record for career points in college, shattering viewership records as well. Lots of people excited to see Clark in the W.
Pass to Clark for three. And Jones pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now Canada. Gray up top. The tray. Drops in the tray.
You know, quite simply, few players make better decisions than Jordan Canada. Obviously, the right choice there.
Caitlin Clark with the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dewana Bonner.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
The three from Alicia Gray. The rebound by Dantas.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Here's Canada. Pass to Coffey. Now Jones. She's guarded by Dantas. Shots good by Jones.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
Now here's Hull. Gray defending. They get it back. Pass break. Here come the Dream. Pass to Canada. Gray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Canada jacks up a three. And Clark pulls it down. Canada grabs the board. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. And here is Jones. Picked by Jones. Gray. And there's another one for the Dream.
Showing great court awareness. Gray has a knack for making the right reads and pick and rolls.
Caitlin Clark with the three. It's good from long range.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove. That tray has been deadly.
Left side, Canada. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Bonner outside. Here's Dantas. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Canada. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Jones inside.
Working on Dantas.
From the high post. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Now here's Bonner. Pass to Clark. From deep. Drills it from outside.
She has made a living out there beyond the arc. What a weapon that shot has been for her.
Especially at this point of the game, it's a critical time, and her three-point shot could end up telling the story.
That shot off. Some solid defense from Damiris Dantas. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Indiana trailing. Pass to Clark. Brittany Griner with a defensive effort. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Canada.
Double team on Jordan Canada.
On the wing, Alicia Gray. Natasha Howard pulls it in. Still anybody's game at this point.
No question, this becomes a very big possession.
Clark outside. Jordan Canada with the steal. The shot's good.
The urgency of Canada's play there, doing everything she can to produce for her team.
Boston outside.
Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Now Canada. Pass to Jones. And here is Howard. Off target with the three. Kelsey Mitchell into the lane.
You know, once she gets a step on you, Mitchell uses her body well to get to the line. Hard to stop the crafty lefty.
And she's able to hit the second one. And that brings them within two here.
Yeah, they'd have loved to cut it to one there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Here's Howard. DeWanna Bonner with the rebound.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her base, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware, and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
You can rely on Mitchell in the big moments, and you're seeing why right now. She's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
Pick by Jones. Puts up a three, and Howard good for three.
What a big shot from Ryan Howard. She might not be the most experienced player, but she can certainly dig deep.
Caitlin Clark with the three. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. And here is Howard. Pass to Canada. Gray with it. She's covered by Mitchell.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Now here's Clark, guarded by Canada. Clark outside. The three ball. Misses the three. And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Maybe knocked down a three or two, who knows?
And she cannot convert on the second. That one misses.
A chance here to send it to overtime.
They need a three.
I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this.
It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance she has today.
And she ends up making the second. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Guys, what do you think?
Well, I'm sure that the coach is telling him it ain't over till it's over. But I think it is.
Yeah, Tim, it's not looking good for them. It's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and then see what happens.
I guess